Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter, the Toxicity DLC. Did a little bit of work between episodes. I added a drill and a heater. I added a little bit more power and I went out and I fetched a whole bunch of osmium. In fact, I have some in overflow as well. So yeah, that's doing pretty well. We've done quite well on the stats. It's flying up at the moment. Oxygen is up because I put down another biodome and I added a second optimizer with a fuse in it for oxygen. So that's up. And I increased the purification by putting in another optimizer over here with a fuse in that. And that has certainly helped to boost things a lot. Right now, toxicity 406, and that is climbing pretty rapidly. We're aiming to get to the 500s so that we can get the T3 atmospheric purifier. And in here, right, we did unlock the nuclear fusion generator, but that's pretty useless because we haven't found a single pulsar yet. Next up, incubator at 5 GTI, we're getting towards that, and then the water filter at 7 GTI. So we're progressing pretty well. 50% towards purified oceans. Anyway, I have a lot of resources, and I'm probably going to get more because in this episode, I want to start on the base and get some of the layout at least done. But I also want to get into that dome. I think we might be ready for that now. Anyway, there's a lot to do, so let's get stuck in. I'm going to take a little extra food, a bit of extra water. I have a stock of methane. I don't know where to put it yet, so it's gone in here. Maybe I'll take an extra oxygen capsule and perhaps, I don't know if I'm going to need this, but I'll take a couple of purification capsules. What I'll do is leave some of it in the vehicle. Yeah, like that. And then just top up everything and hop in the vehicle. So let's go out there first. Now, I don't think this dome is going to be terribly easy to sort out. And what I will do is I'm going to bring my vehicle close to this toxic area so that if I need to, I can jump off this rail because going all the way down there is a little bit far. But I didn't bring the stuff I needed to make a living compartment, so I'll quickly pick it up. And we're going to put it right around there with the entrance on the side. And we have a ladder going up to the top right here. Good. Just pop back for a bit of oxygen. We are ready. Let's hop in and go and clean some of this stuff out. There is a lot of mess to clean up here. I haven't brought the explosives. I should maybe have, but it's fine. We'll just jump down and immediately get going. So we got 74 to clear. We've cleared some of it already. I'm going to clear this top deck first. As you can see, our toxicity is not increasing or decreasing as much as it was before. We are looking a lot stronger. I think this level is clear. Let's have a look up here. Yeah, nothing I can see up here. Nothing I can see over on that side. So we go down and there's a spiral ramp right over here. So we can start moving down. Just gonna have to keep an eye on my oxygen. Although we're making oxygen now, so I can just use my oxygen capsule. And we're also not going through oxygen as quickly as we used to. And this is a very big facility. Alright, so we're on the second level down. And we've cleaned 43 already. There's a whole bunch over here. And inventory is full. So that's at this point. Let me see if I can make it out. Alright, there we go. We've made it out. Not too much of a problem. And we have oxygen. Oh, we've got the T2 food grower. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to drop a few pieces off. I'm going to go fetch some iron. Make a couple of chests. That's 1 and 2. And then I'll just offload. Pick all this up and drop that in. We are still okay on food and water. Let's get back in. So back where we left off, we'll carry on. This little area is clean. Anything in here? Nope. Okay, there's this lower deck area. Yep, I don't see any more here. How do we get further down? This elevator, obviously not. Ah, here we go. Oh my word, this is big. Man, this is really big. Alright, well, we are here. I'm definitely going to need my oxygen capsule. Oh, and look at all these mushrooms. Very good. Okay, where are the rest? We are 13 short. Alright, that is 70. And there are the last few, and this is the last one. Done. Cleaned. Oxygen's still fine. And what is this? Since this planet has no natural water cycle, we shouldn't have any problems with infiltration, as so often happens. To be on the safe side, we'll nevertheless install a filtration system. All we need to do is place a few purification fuses to drain the crevice and its cavities if there's ever a problem. Okay, here. Okay, that's one. How many of these are there? Let's sort out that oxygen, and I'll see if there is maybe another one. I can't tell if I flew all the way around it. Alright, well, it looks like this is the only one. Unless there are more at different levels. So oh, no, that goes down. I don't want to go down. Oh my word, there's places to clean down here as well. Alright, well, let's go and get the purification fuse. Alright, good. Cheap as this place is big. This is amazing. Now, this is definitely the best version of the game so far. Alright, we are back at our little container, and I can drop those off, have some water. Let's take the car for a spin back to base and pick up those purification fuses. And while I'm about it, I will grab another oxygen bottle, or two. I might spend a bit of time down there. I actually don't need these purification capsules anymore. Not down there, I don't think. And there are the fuses. I hope 3 is going to be enough. And while I'm here, just a quick bite, and back we go. Alright, good, we're back. Let's get ourselves oxygenated and then head back in. I think I might need to bring a box in here if I can build something in here. Maybe take one down to the bottom, just for the oxygen. It's not a big deal at the moment, but it does seem I'll be spending a bit of time in here. Alright, and down we go. And this place is awesome. Okay, let's get back to that spot. There we go. Insert the fuse, and then what happens? Oh, the water's dropping. Oh, wow. Alright, the water stopped dropping. Suppose that means that we head down. So where is that elevator that goes down? Oh, it was right next to it. There we go. I'm going to say that there's probably another one down here somewhere to drop the water more. Now we have goo, and we have 35 to clean up. And it really isn't a problem cleaning up anymore. It is so fast. And my inventory's full, and I need a bit of oxygen. So we do that. And I'm going to just drop all of this stuff right down here. We're almost done. There's a lot of stuff around. Right, I missed one piece. And according to my little... Ah, there it is. Alright, we're clear. And I saw one of those jobs. Oh, this needs 2. Alright. And that means the water level drops more. I hope we don't need more. Okay, good. Look at that. Oh boy. So let's head down. Oh look, just what I was looking for. Pulsar. Fantastic. And there are 40 to clean up down here. So let's whip through these. Alright, we are 25 down, still going strong. Inventory's full again. Alright, all of those are offloaded, and we can carry on. I'm just trying. Oh my gosh, there is more required. Let's see how many. And we are clear. Alright, this one needs 3. Damn, I don't have 3. A lot of tungsten lying around. Alright, well, I have a little bit of oxygen left. Just want to hop over here and grab these. I really want the pulsars, because this will give us a massive power boost and some oxygen. Right, what have we got? A few good things. I could use some more of those uranium rods. Absolutely. And we've unlocked the incubator. I'm going to fly around at this level. We're going to have to probably... Yeah, we're definitely going to need to come back and... Oh, heat multiplier. 2 of them. Well, yeah, I'll probably come back to these boxes. I really want to get some more blueprint chips. Let's have a look inside the buildings. No, nothing in there. I think I'm making a mistake by hopping into these containers too early. But that's okay. Oh, there's more storyline here. After the toxic fumes burned my skin, the guards immediately sealed off one of the entrances to the bottom of the mine. I know there were other people still inside. At least 10 were behind me. The guards didn't hesitate for a second to sacrifice them like squashing a bothersome insect. I heard them scream behind me before everything collapsed. Would I have done the same in their place? Sacrificed a few to avoid a worse fate? I haven't slept for days. I hear their screams when I close my eyes. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Blueprint chip. Oh gosh, what do I drop? I could drink. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I'm going to head back up. I know that I need 3 fuses. I've only got a max of 2. So that means that I'm going to need to find more fuses. And all the way up we go. No, not that one. This is the one that goes all the way up. I have to say, this is very cool. Oh boy, it looks like I'm not going to make it back. Well, that's not good. Wow, I just made it back. Just. Alright, so that means that I can drop some stuff in my vehicle. And I think I'm going to have a look at this top area again. See if there's anything there. But that's pretty good. 2 heat multiplier fuses. I'll take the oxygen, and that is cool. Okay, so we have a box. It has goods And we have aluminium. Oh, no, I'm not going to take that now. If I'm desperate, I'll go and get it. Actually, there's not very much here on this upper level. Nah, basically it was just that one box. Let's go down to the next level. I'm sure there'll be more there. Where does that passage go? Let's go and have a look at that first. Oh, wow. This place is just big. Oh, here we are. Okay, so we're at our... Oh, that's handy. We're right at our osmium mine. Okay, well, that's a kind of faster access. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a box out here as well. We need a little mining outpost box anyway. Oh, I'm missing an iron. And scrap to the rescue. Right, all sorted with oxygen. And then we can head back in, and it is not so far to go to get to that second level down. Boom, we're right here. So we got some space food. We got some oxygen. Yeah, why not? I'm going to walk around here and see if there's anything. A couple of boxes. Oh, good. Super alloy, oxygen multiplier. Yep, that's fine. More good stuff. Wait a minute, have I gone all the way around? I think I have. Right, I'm going to head out. And the next time I come here, I'll just go around the back. It doesn't seem like I can do anything else here. Do these trains work? Oh, they got buttons. I think they do. And they got things. Plant multiplier I could use. All right. So that is a train that actually works. And that might be another one. No. Oh, wait. This disappears at one... What was that? One GPU. So this train will also be accessible. That'll take us in that direction. Very nice. All right. Oxygen is topped up. I am gonna just go home, go and unload. I know what we need to do. I don't know how many more levels we need to go down. Kind of hoping those 3 are the last. Wow, look at the plant life has just popped up all over the place. I didn't plant these trees. So, vegetation stage. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Our base is gonna look really good. Right, so looking at this interface, yeah, we don't have... Wait, hang on. We don't have fuses. Oh, there we do. Okay, so it's at 350 GTI, sorry, 350 GTI, that we can actually make purification fuses. Well, that's good to know. Anyway, I have a bit of stuff to offload, and we have a blueprint chip to unlock. So let's go get that done. T4 mining speed. Now, all that work for that. I'm immediately going to grab 4 super alloys, and I'm going to head over. Let's see, where should I do this? I think I can do it outside for now. We'll neaten this up. But I will need to remove one of these. That's also fine. Let's build our first nuclear fusion reactor right there. Ooh, T3 purifier. Right, and I'm going to break this down because we really don't need that anymore. And I can recover some uranium rods because uranium is a bit of a problem. And look at that. We got lava. I found a rare lava. Oh, and more rare lava. All right, well, it's come to that time. We're going to start collecting lava. So perhaps a lava box. We grab some iron and we'll put this one down right over there. Yeah, that's fine. We'll drop those in. And let's see what we're doing with power now. Oof, that's so much. So much. I also have heat multiplier fuses. When do we unlock the next? Yep, this one. 185. Oh, we're going to be there soon. But we do have T2 food growers. Let's have a look at those. So we basically... Yep, I'm basically just going to do a replacement. I will need 10 fertilizer T1s, and I have 10. And then need 10 super alloys. Don't worry, I've got more containers full somewhere. And then the water I'll get from breaking those ones down. First, we harvest and start from this end. Right, seed out. Seed out, I might have to do these in shifts because of space. And then T2 food grower, first one in. And that one's in. Then we can go and drop the seeds into these. And then we do the next 2. And I'm going to get them all finished. And as soon as I'm done, I will be right back. Oh, I said I'd be right back, but we've just unlocked a tree spreader. And that's the last one. I just need to put the seeds back in. And now we will be getting our food and other goodies much faster. Now I just have to find a place to put all the aluminium. There we go. So, things are going well. We're getting to 6 GTI already. I think it's 7 something happens. Oh, the water filter. Right, I see we have some plants. Oh, we've got a nice little pond over here. Great window view. I don't think I can build another container onto this side. Let me go and get some materials and just do a test. Yep, I'm too close over here. So, I'm going to have to change the way I've laid things out a little. This will be like a little entrance passage. Actually, Then this doesn't need to be here, and neither does that. Let's get a big compartment onto there. Right, so this will be control room. And then I think I will go up the side with a stairwell that way around. Can I? No, I can't put it there, but I can put it in there. Alright, so we can come up. Alright, that's good. I'm happy with that. And we can also go through underneath. Then main storage right there. Would I be able to have some small compartments? I would if I wanted. Awesome. And then on the roof, this will be, I think, main production. And I need a little bit more super alloy. Probably more. And that will go in there. Alright, the frame is coming together. Main storage actually is not going to be here. It's going to be there. I don't need any offshoot rooms from it. So I might have to stagger things a little. Let's put this there. Oh yeah, this is going to work out just fine. And then I'm going to have a third level. And that staircase arrives up there and goes up that way. So I can walk up and then up again. Awesome. So we have a stairwell. Then I'm going to take down this biolab. Take the door off first and then break that down. That is going to come up top. And I have to just find the front. Okay, the front is there. That can go like that. And if we go all the way to the top, yep, we walk straight into it. And then we can have offshoots from that. And then I will make a plan for another entranceway somewhere. Maybe right at the back over there. Alright, it looks like a big square at the moment, and it is. But it's going to improve. Especially when I take this. Oh, let's do that now. And I can put this up. I mean, we don't have to. But that can go over there. There's going to be an overhang, but I will rectify that. Look, there's most likely going to be a block on top of this. And maybe one or two at the bottom. So it comes out of it. And then we'll give it a bit of support. Something like that. It's a good start. Put that in there. This could do with a bit right in about there. I'm happy with that. This one, I will continue the dock like that. Another piece over here, and I think one more. Just one more over here. Perfect. Actually, I think this span is a bit long. Let's stick one in under here. Good. That looks like a building. Great. Now I can get oxygen. We're going to move the antenna over there at some point as well. And I will carry on collecting lava. Oh, uncommon. Good one. Look at that. These are already done. That's pretty cool. Right, let's get some windows on this place to make it look a little decent. So we'll have a couple looking over the lake. Yep, that's quite nice. The stairwell needs windows. Good. And one up top. Yep. And another one up there. And then I'm going to change these windows out so everything matches. Because these little windows you can't really see out of. Okay, that looks better. And I'll get to the windows in this area. Alright, it's starting to come together. Oh, I need to change that one. I'm out of material though. There we are. All fixed. So if we're in our control room, we can stand and look out the window. Very, very pretty. Especially with all these new trees. Oh, and there were going to be windows over here as well. Because we got a lovely little pond that we can look over. There you go. And I think I'm going to put a door over here. Yeah, this should be good. But I'm going to put it with a living compartment, one of these, like that, and the door will face this way, right there, and we'll have a stair, and that goes in there. Awesome, and this will take us into our storage room, make it easy to come and drop things off. Let's see if we can put something in over here as well, right there. Oh, and I am out of material, so we'll put another one over there, and then a box up in between them. Good. Now we can bring this dock over and we'll have a nice little deck area. I think that'll look okay. Oh, more rare lava. Let's see. What does it look like? Yeah, it's not bad. Probably could do with a little more shape. Maybe I'll have like a sitting area, a small lounge on top of the entranceway. And we can start laying out probably the most important place, which would be the storage. So let's put our first box in. And I always start from this edge. Ooh, super alloys. Is it? Yeah, right there. We're having a super alloy event. It is absolute chaos. Try and see where most of them are falling. It looks like over on that end. Yeah, around there. Alright, it is ending, so let's quickly run out there and see if we can gather some of this stuff up. Nothing like getting free stuff. Oh jeez, I got hit. Yeah, look at all of that. Beautiful free super alloys. And I see they've already started despawning, so I don't have much more to go. Well, I'm full. So if I drop this one, that one's already despawned. All right, we are done. Wait, I dropped that. Can I pick that one up? And then this one shouldn't despawn, I don't think. Gosh, even more super alloys. It's very, very good. And there is the water filter, 7 GTI. I'm interested to see. I'm going to head back out there and hopefully I can find the one that I put down. There it is. All right, so if you pick them up and put them down fast enough, maybe score a couple extra. I think I'm going to just add a couple of windows just to give this place a bit more feel from the outside, because right now it's just flat. I'm thinking I'm going to add on to this side. Yeah, just maybe at the bottom, come out a little bit. And I am very much out of iron again. So I'll leave those windows till later. And I need to grab myself a bit of food. Let's go and see what that water filter costs. I think I can manage that. A couple of bio nuggets. In fact, I have the pinning chip now, so I can just pin it. And I have bio nuggets. Then I need one of those and an aluminium. And I can go and make the water filter and equip it. Yep, it's equipped now. So let's go and see. This should allow me to drink. Yep, there we go. I don't know if it works on dirty water. We'll have to test that out. Right, I also think it's time maybe to replace these T2s with the T3s since we have them. Let's see the difference. Purification, 89 per second. Purification, 1900 per second. That's a no-brainer. Difference? I have tungsten. Plastic rods I'm going to have to make. Shouldn't be a problem. And the purification gel shouldn't be a problem. So let's start with the purification gel. And I have everything for it. So we get 2 of those. And then we'll need 16 plastic. Do I have... That's 10. That's 11. Okay, I think I... Oh, actually, I didn't realize that whole container full. That's 16. And then 2 toxins, where I definitely have those. So 2 of those. And then just 4 tungsten. If I can find my tungsten. Yeah, there it is. Oh, wait, that's... I only need 2 because I'm making one of them. One of them is going to replace all of these. So that can all come down. I'll recover the materials. And then maybe be able to build another 1 or 2. Wow, these are big. Yes. So, got purification gel. Maybe I'll put another one in. Excellent. That is... I just need the 2 tungsten. And then we can build another one. Let's see if we can get them nicely semi-lined up. Yeah, it looks alright. Okay, well, this is going to go nuts now. Yeah, look at that. That is shooting up. And at 50 GPU, we get the tier 4. Well, it's going to be a while before we get there. We're not doing too badly. We're 30% of the way to clearing the goo. And we've done 19 out of 32 areas, which tells me that there's some big areas to come. Another one. Damn, I'm going to run out of storage space. Need to drop some stuff off. I think what I'm going to start doing is turning a lot of these into rods. Again, where are they falling? Looks like about the same place. So that line going across from there and around to there. Alright, there's a few more coming in. Let's get in there. Alright, and I'm just going to run through and collect again. Probably another full inventory's worth. Man, it's so much. I'm getting a lot. Alright, more up here. And my inventory's full. Look at all of that stuff I left behind. So I'll drop some off. I'll take some aluminium and then we'll go and make some rods. Because we're going to need a few of these in time. There we go. I feel like we've done good work. Got 9 of them in total. And I still have super alloy there and there. There's aluminium in there. And there's another super alloy box over here. Oh, another rod. Cool. I think I can empty this one. I don't need this one over here anymore. I can bring that around to where the rest of them are. Right. I have a little bit more than 1.5 boxes. Plus I got 10 of those. And I'll just have to drop the balance of my aluminium off because I've got a couple of full aluminium boxes as well. Now it's time we start seeing the pulsar meteors. I've also gathered a nice collection of purification gel. And things will be so much better once I've got everything in this storage building. So as we get iron in, I will just add on. Okay, I'm going to need 2 more in here. Okay, that's fine. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down one of these miners and replace it with a T2. Oh, there we go. T2 machine optimizer. Okay, time to do that change. Oh, this needs obsidian. I haven't found obsidian. So, yeah, not doing that yet. Put another storage locker in, and I'm going to go and get myself everything that I need for a T2 miner. So we'll pin that recipe, and we need one of those. A an iridium rod and one more and one more osmium. Right. Then we can go and put that in. That'll be better. Right there. Cool. Oh wait, well, it's looking for zeolite here. I don't want it to look for zeolite. Okay, well, we have a zeolite mine right here. Let's see how far away we have to get a regular mine. In fact, I'm going to take this down and come over somewhere else. Yeah, let's bring it over this side. What are we getting here? Ah, there we go. That's what I want. So we could have a zeolite mine right here. Interesting. Power, we still have over 2,000 available. Let us boost our heat and pressure. So we'll queue that up, and then I'll go and get what we need. Right, and I think I have what I need for both. So come over here, put down another one. Okay, T4 drill right there. T4 heater right in there. Give things even more of a push. But I do have a tree spreader, and I've got a DNA manipulator. And I have a spot at the back here. There's the DNA manipulator. I think I have, yeah, I absolutely have everything for that. So put that onto the pin. And we'll grab the bioplastic. We'll grab the explosives. Where the heck did I put the zeolite? I know I picked some up. Oh, there it is. And let's make ourselves a tree. Put it in just like that. Have a look at these recipes. What do I have? 125, 125, 125. Oh yeah, that's why I should have been collecting the Shanga. I do really like these. They are nice looking trees. Although these are pretty good for this area. Let's see, what do we have? Got a Shanga. Do I want to use my Lerma seeds? Not really. I'm kind of limited on them at the moment, although later we'll be able to make them. But let's get the Shanga. And we will need mutagen and a tree bark. Where did I have my tree bark? Oh heck, I can't find it. I know I've got some. I'll just go and get some more. We need to empty these out anyway. Right, Linfola. That is Shanga, mutagen, tree bark, and research. This takes a little while, so I'll let it run while I get the stuff together for the tree spreader. So we need a fertilizer, we need a bacteria sample, and we need some plastic. For the plastic, we're going to need mushrooms and silicon. And then I have to go to the top floor because I haven't built an autocrafter yet. Oh gosh, I needed a water. Right, that is done, so we can do the tree spreader. And while I'm waiting for that seed to get ready, I wanted to try and see if I could pop a piece in over here. One of these. Nah, that won't allow it. Pity. Anyway, how are we doing? 55%. Now, I think these trees need to actually go on the edge of water. So I'm going to come around the far side of our little lake over here. And it's pretty dark here. But if I put this right in there, it should not affect my base, I think. Just need the tree. It's funny, this little area of the map, my little home base area, it's like daytime all the time. When you head out here, okay, well, it's morning is coming, so it's lit up a bit, but it looks dark. As soon as you come into my area, it's light. Right, what have we got now? Again, my word. These guys are giving me so many chances. Now I need to drop everything off somewhere. Yep, we got a tree. Let's go and put that into the tree spreader. Oh boy, I'm gonna get hit over here, aren't I? Hope not. Let's pop it in. And boom. That is gonna give us a lot of plants and a heck of a lot of oxygen. Right, it looks like things are starting to sort of clear up a bit. Let me get food and water so that it's a bit easier to do this. Right, starting at this location again. And it's just too easy. And my inventory's full. Again. So, more rods. And I got 3 rods and some leftovers. And those can go back in. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got 12. And we've even used some. Right, let's go and see how our machine is doing. That's okay. Yeah, I just thought I would come over here and put in a couple of windows. Let's see. Maybe there and there. Liven up this side, and then we'll have a door over here. So right there. And then people can come in and... Oh, maybe that wasn't the best thing. They'll come in here and fall down. I need to switch these around. Put that door there and the window over here. You can come in, go up the stairs, go and sit out on a deck, look over the lovely little pond. But there you go. We have a building. This is going to be the main base. I have an idea of what's going to go where already. We're going to have a crafting room. We're going to have storages. We're going to have various autocrafters in the storages. But everything that we need will be stored in here. We'll be able to access it whenever we want to go and expand and have fun. Going to have a look at where we are. 9.47. Oxygen looks pretty good. Biomass has picked up a little. Heat and pressure, amazing. And purification now is really huge. At a 1.9 GPU. Superb. Right, well, I'll collect iron between episodes, build some storage boxes in here because we're going to need a few of them, and start moving our materials off that platform. And then I'm going to have to work out purification building as well, which will probably be separate from this. There doesn't seem to be an overlap of items. So if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, obviously there's going to have to be an entrance on this side, maybe over here as well. There's one over there. I'll have to set up my platforms for the vehicle and later on other items that have platforms, and they'll come out into this area. I think our rocket is fairly well located. Could maybe be a little closer. But no, it's central enough that the iridium and uranium fall within a decent range. Next episode, building this and starting to get some auto crafters in. Getting all the bio stuff sorted out on the second level. There'll be bio storage and production. And we'll go and clear up another zone. There is a zone just over this hill that we still need to clear on this side. And we will continue to work towards getting production for the fuses so that we can get the other 3. Unless I find one, in which case I'm going to take the 2 out of here and go and open that lower level. Hopefully there's some good stuff down there. Thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, cheers!